Yogi, what do you feel was the biggest issue with not being able to close out the game? There's 9-10 point lead or so, somewhere in the middle of the second half. What do you feel the biggest issue was not being able to close it out?
I think, the thing was turnovers. Although we didn't have very many, I think we had a couple down the stretch that we didn't need to have. And just the main thing, defense down the stretch. I felt like that their guards drove the lane and got around us very easily. And I think that was the biggest thing.
Zach?
I guess, just to follow up on that, how do you address that as a team? I know you guys have talked, and coaches talked tonight and at other points about just basically stopping penetration. I know it's not just a sort of a one-on-one thing. How do you address as a team getting better there?
I think we just as a team, when we're out there and someone's on the ball, I think our team has to, let the person on the ball know you got help either way. Just so that teammate knows that if I get blown by, I at least got help. I think defensively our communication wasn't there to let that teammate know. Down the stretch, we had guys not communicating in switches, and that's how they got to the lane so easily for those couple late baskets for them. So, for that, we just didn't do a great job of keeping our chest in front of the ball and stopping penetration.
Pete?
Yeah, Troy, when you get to crunch time and you need to make a play, and they made a few more than you did, what's the key for you guys to make that switch to do that? And then how much do you learn from this situation so that the next time you make the play instead of the other?
I feel like we had to, in crunch time, get a better bonding with each other. You got to know where each other is on the court. You got to know where you're at on defense. You got to talk more defense. Like Yogi said, we lack communication on the defensive end, and then they also attacked us a lot on the one-on-one bucket. So really, it all just comes together. We just got to bond even closer than what we were.
Is that something that just has to happen in games? It's not something that you can do in practice because you don't get those crunch time moments in practice?
The way practice is set up, sometimes we have those crunch times and all, but it's different when you're on the court and it actually counts. It counts in practice, but this time you're on the court and this is what we train to do. So we got to come even closer.
Terry?
Troy, you hit that bucket in the free throw that put you guys up by 3. I think the next time down, he blocked your windmill attempt or whatever. How surprised were you that he got to that and was able to block that?
Really, it was just me not just finishing the play. It was me trying to. I could have taken another dribble because he already anticipated me for 2 dunks. So, it just comes down to just putting the ball in the bucket.
Jeff?
Yogi, fans kind of see Indiana lose at home to Eastern Washington, kind of wonder, where are things at? Where's this team going? What would your answer be to tell fans after they see, have a surprising loss?
Whether we lose or win here, we're just going to take it as a learning experience. And I think that's the biggest thing. I know we're going to get in the film room and watch film. It's not going to be a happy film session, but that's something that we need for our team and for our team to grow. Practice is going to be rough, but I feel like that's what we're going to need, and just got to get out there and play defense, and just tell everybody, we'll be okay. Just watch the film and get into practice, and we'll just get back to the basics.
Yogi, down 3, you guys could have shot a 3, but you took the ball to the hoop. Just talk about the mindset on that particular play at the end.
Well, I was speaking with Coach after they shot that free throw. He told me that we didn't need a 3 necessarily. So I just looked for a driving lane. I'm still surprised I missed that layup. So I'm going to get in there and work on that left hand. I just went to the rim. Troy almost had a tip, and, it just didn't go for us.
Last question, Pete.
Yeah, and Yogi, when you play so many games in such a short period of time, you don't have as much practice. Is that, from a player's standpoint, is that tough, or is it good to keep playing every other day almost?
I say yes and no. No in the way that we didn't prepare to guard them off on the dribble for penetration. Our game plan was to take away the 3s. They were making 12 threes a game, so I feel like we tried to take away the 3s more than guard one-on-one basically. And I'd say you know, it is a good thing because it gives us another opportunity to go out there Friday and kind of bounce back for our team.
Okay, thanks, guys.